The stunning reversal in the case that inspired the Serial podcast. A judge throwing out Adnan Syed's murder conviction after 23 years behind bars. Steve Osunsami has the latest.
This was the moment after 23 years, the first steps to freedom for Adnan Syed.
Congrats, Adnan!
It's fair to say this morning that he's now on the better side of the door to a prison cell.
This is a prepaid call from
Adnan Syed.
Because of the wildly popular podcast Serial that's been downloaded by listeners more than 300 million times. It was the podcast that questioned long ago whether he was the true killer of his 19-year-old ex-girlfriend, Hae Min Lee. She was murdered in 1999.
I mean, no way. I had absolutely nothing to do with Hae's murder.
The series helped lead to a new investigation by the current prosecutor in Baltimore, who convinced a judge to overturn his conviction.
We're not yet declaring Adnan Syed is innocent, but we are declaring that in the interest of fairness and justice, he is entitled to a new trial.
He has always maintained his innocence, including in the series where they interviewed him on a prison phone.
It is what it is. If someone believes me or not, I have no control over it.
His ex-girlfriend was his high school sweetheart, seen here in a rare interview featured in the podcast.
I played field hockey for 2 years, I've played lacrosse for 2 years, and I also managed boys wrestling.
This morning, state investigators say they found 2 other potential suspects in the case who were there all along, both with records of prior violence towards women, and one who prosecutors say actually threatened to kill the young woman. The judge who released Syed from prison is now accusing former prosecutors of withholding crucial evidence.
We learned that during the original investigation, one of the suspects were improperly cleared by investigators based on faulty polygraph tests.
Investigators also say that cell phone data presented at trial was unreliable, and it was that data that helped to place Syed at the spot where his ex-girlfriend was buried. His mother, seen here after he was released, was overjoyed.
We are so grateful for those people who help us.
Adnan and, of course, Hae Min Lee's family have suffered immeasurably. And that is what happens when the state fails to do their obligation under the law.
The state attorney general of Maryland is defending the former prosecutor, saying that they gave everything they had to defense lawyers. And we should underline that the family of the victim, they're having a tough time with all of this, saying that they feel betrayed by the current prosecution. The judge has ordered this man confined to his home, wearing an ankle monitor, while he waits to see if he gets a new trial. The current prosecution has 30 days to decide that. And then after that point, he is free for good. Michael?
Back again is ABC News chief legal analyst Dan Abrams. And Dan, the prosecution, they have 30 days to decide whether to retry him or to drop this case. What do you expect them to do?
I find it hard to believe that they would now retry him, right? Think about what they've now told the public. They've told the public that they don't have faith in the integrity of the first conviction, okay, but they've also said that there are 2 other possible suspects now. The state is saying that they're continuing to finish up some testing, but I would be really surprised if the state ends up retrying him based on everything that they have said up to this point.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.